What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Cech's mid card. He is in the SBC today, and to be honest, we did a video on if the SBC is worth it. Obviously this is a follow-up on the player reviews, but I didn't realize how much he would drop in literally probably just over 2 hours in terms of when we're starting to record this. He has gone from about 280 to 290 on the Xbox to 230. He has taken a massive dip, and the SBC is coming in at about 260 at the moment, but the market is obviously very high from the hero pack we got yesterday, obviously the icon pack we got today, plus literally probably about 10 to 15 players that are in player SBCs at the moment. So fodder is absolutely massive at the moment, so obviously the prices will kind of be adjusted to that, and you do get the opportunity until the 20th of December to get this guide done. Obviously the dip in Black Friday might actually help this one. In terms of the card, 6'5", obviously a big legend of the Premier League, probably one of the better if not best keepers in the Premier League we've had, and that's obviously coming from a United fan, that he was legendary, genuinely legendary. Obviously the cap was incredible in terms of an iconic piece for him. Unfortunately, why he got it was just out of the question. It was a very bad tackle, which obviously led to him wearing it. But Cech has always been an incredible keeper. He has got goalkeeper long throw, team player, and cautious with crosses. So this is one of the ones that I'm interested with, because from what I've heard, caution with crosses is not a fantastic thing, because you want him to always come out rather than stand on the line. So maybe some kind of manual adjustment would be good for the corners there, because you don't want him staying on his line, because we know if they get a free header, then obviously that is going to be the interesting part to see obviously who's heading it. But personally, from my experience with someone like Marquinhos, he's very good at heading, and I think corners, if you can get that single header, sometimes that can change the match. So that's something to always look at. Obviously we haven't really had that in many keepers so far. In terms of kind of stats, we're looking pretty good across the board. Obviously kicking's not a fantastic one, but I don't think many people kick the ball anymore. Normally it's a quick throw into the player on the left or right, and that's about it. In terms of chemistry style, obviously Footbin don't actually have anything about it. Personally, basic has always been the number one for me. It gives him 92 on everything bar from reflex that's 93, he'd go position 94, and then he'd get 84 kick in, 54 speed. I have been seeing a lot of people using glove, which obviously gets diving and handling and a bit more on his position. So we're going to stay with basic for the moment and see how he kind of goes with it. Obviously we are using his loan card, and then kind of we'll make the judgment if the SBC is worth it at the end. So let's jump into a match, see what Cech can do. We're going to go straight into foot champs with him, so let's hope for the best. The real one's going to be Cech to try and go for it. It's a cracking tackle from Marquinhos, and that is going to be the big thing with Cech, is having a solid defensive line for him. Oh, Mane, that is beautiful. Little, what is it, ball roll then chip? Absolutely solid finish. See, I don't get that. He's cautious with corners, but then when it comes to being on the pitch, no Y was pressed. The first thing he's done, the whole game, well, technically the ball hasn't actually been hit at him. That was a block from Petit, loose ball in the air, no Y, and he decides to come out anyway. I'd be interested to see what his traits was again, just to see if there was anything revolving around that, because that was absolutely atrocious from him. We were literally just about to say that he has literally went 36 minutes and not one shot has been placed anywhere near him. We've had one block from Kimpembe, just kind of not even in front of goal, kind of to the side of it, and he does that one. That, it's a little bit poor in my mind, but again, keepers can have their moments where maybe the AI has just screwed up a little bit. Maybe they could have kind of caught it, but kind of somebody's got a little bit quicker. I'm not too sure really with that one. Messi's going to try and settle the debate. That has got to be a penalty though, and that looks like he has actually rushed him. So that is a kind of a more of a fair game at least. Could this be the play for Cech? Hopefully not. He's managed to luckily get past him. He's going to look for that pass, and finally Cech makes his first save of the game. And to be honest, again, not even really a shot, to be fair to him. And again, Good save. I'm seeing a lot of shot stopping, not a lot of catches so far. Again, we're only, what, 4 or 5 shots into it, and that is exactly what I was on about with the corner. Any keeper would have came and got that there, but unfortunately, the caution with corners, I completely forgot about it because it's natural. So that, again, is going to be a big thing, I think, that's going to be a kind of a negative for him. With game 1 done, I want to have a look and just have a look at that first goal again because it really mind boggles me. Let's go on to the replay. So the ball has come in, as I said. So it's bounced up here. So let's get rid of this. Right, it's bounced up here. For whatever reason, why... How do I put... There we go, the slow-mo. Why does he think that he's going to catch it from there? Nobody is pressing Y at this point. That is a bug standard. He's just ran into the back of him. I don't understand that one. That one is a very curious one for me. This is where Cech's going to get his money worth, I think. Eto, Del P, Nedved, all up front for this guy. It's going to be an interesting one, to say the least. If he's just kind of packed them, either got them because he's a good trader, it's going to be an interesting one. That is... Why is he not coming out for that? That is... It's going to be the downfall for him, I think. That is poor, if anything. And I'd like to see a comparison, like a side-by-side, to see what other keepers would do there. Kind of mix my words. But I think most definitely, I'm pretty sure in them sort of scenarios, I've seen Donnarumma's always come out at that point. Into Cech, probably the only safest thing that he's going to do today. It's going to be an interesting one, to say the least. But that cautious recording for me, that's really going to be enough to off-put me in terms of the keeper if he's going to keep just not coming out, really. That's a great ball as well. Finds it in. It's a great turn from Eto, and I think this match is going to be abandoned before too long, to be honest with you, because I just keep seeing the same things over and over happening. We'll give him one more match as well, just to kind of really see him out, because I feel like we've gone from such cold to hot, really. Gone from somebody who's not attacking to somebody who's obviously quite experienced in terms of the game. Good save. Gets it very, very low there. Very nice indeed. It's actually one of his better ones in terms of really, really close to goal. Probably quite an impossible angle, but sometimes these keepers can do incredible things. And like these defenders, finding Messi. Oh, it's off the line. You love to see it from the defenders. There is no way. Unfortunately for me, Cech is letting in far too many. I do think Eto is an incredible striker, but for me, I think this game is probably dead and buried. Cech with a beautiful save. Petit with a massive mistake, personally from me passing, but definitely needed that save. No, for me, Cech ain't the one, honestly. I think Donnarumma's had his kind of sketchy parts, but I think he is 10 times the keeper, to be honest with you. Even I've played with Casillas quite some time ago, so I've kind of got to bear with all of the patches, but I just think Cech is an absolute liability in this. I don't know what they've done to him, but he ain't the keeper that we had in the Premier League by a long shot. Letting in absolute silly moments like that, it's going to be crucial, like now, crucial in FUT Champs, where you need that kind of goalkeeper that's going to pull off at least some wonder saves. Oh my, I genuinely thought he probably was going to be beat there as well. Oh, but Messi's going to do it like an absolute champ the other end. Oh, fair enough. Good save. Bit of a react. Oh no. Thank God. Bit of a reaction save, if anything. Nothing really too dangerous, but his throwing as well is very, very weak, I've seen. Cech. Finally. Good. Some actual goalkeeping, but yeah, I think his throwing for me is far too weak. That is going to be another thing that would be on the negative in terms of if you want that quick play, it's just not happening with him. That's a cracking ball from Mane though. Easiest goal you'll score. Messi's in that open space. He's going to bang it. So going into the overall for Cech then, honestly, I just wouldn't bother. Honestly, I really wouldn't. There was far too many opportunities that he was dropping, and I think it does come with cautions from crosses. I know that actually could mean in play and obviously from the set piece as well. That for me is just enough to kind of say no to him. A couple of basic mistakes, and yes, I'm not saying every keeper's absolutely perfect, but I need a keeper that's going to wow me straight away. Otherwise, it's going to just basic stay safe and sound. Obviously, Donnarumma's been fantastic for me. Yes, he has had days where I've wanted to just throw him in the bin, but for me, he's been an overall very well-balanced keeper in terms of what I need. The only other one that I think has been really, really good, that seems to be every year, is Courtois. But in terms of Cech, for me, I was slightly disappointed. There was far too many good shots that he wasn't saving. Even in the second match, that's fair enough. You've got Eto'o, Nedved, you've obviously got Del P as well. They're all very good finishers, so I'm expecting the chance of goal to be a lot higher, but I'm not expecting it to be 100%. He didn't save absolutely any shots that was actually shot at him, so for me, that is just a big no-no. In terms of the SBC, I think it's a good price in terms of what they've given you. Very, very affordable and quite easy to grind. The first two don't count. 82 should be a walkthrough. 83 and 84. 83 should literally just be your club already. 84, maybe a couple of players you wanted to put in but don't really want to. And then the 86 is the only one that I think, yeah, you're going to have to save up a little bit for that. That for me is just an absolute win either way. The only big thing for me is that there is 4 inform required. I don't know if that personally for me screams that they're trying to get everybody's team of the weeks off them, because every week, and pretty much most people that are playing champs normally are getting a team of the week pack or have had a team of the week pack at some point. Yes, I know everybody's not necessarily getting the full 12 wins, but I can imagine there's a lot of people that maybe do sporadically get them, and then there's people that consistently get them. But overall for me, Cech is just not the one, unfortunately. I will be trying out his Prime as well, because hopefully different versions might mean something. I've not got a big kind of hope basis for his base coming in lower, but we will probably give him a try at some point still, as I do like to give a fair review around all of them, and being a new icon, I'm interested to see. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. For Cech, I'm going to have to only give him a 7.5. I think there was too many negatives for him. Kicking is low. Throwing for me was atrocious. Saves really wasn't quite there. The SBC is nice. I don't think that necessarily needs to be any lower. I personally think that's relatively fine. It's just the keeper that you get for it, unfortunately, is not the keeper that I was expecting. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.